everyone, and thank you so much for tuning into Queen and Tarot. I am Ninti. This is going to be for my Aquariuses for the month of May. Okay, let's hop into the air energy. Previous Taurus season, I did do some energy read, just some themes that may be playing out over this time period. Definitely get some playtime in. I'm just getting some playtime in myself. A little vacay, healing, resting, restoring. Family healing may come to the forefront as well during this time period. You also may have to put forth some extra effort, like to manifest some things. I'm just, down here I am having to go a little extra mile, in order to get things done. My communication, I'm dealing with communication. So please be a little, patient with me. I'm not really able to respond to a lot of the comments. Thank you so much to my subscribers, new viewers. Thank you so much for the love. I'm sending it back to you. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, so I'm having to put forth a little extra effort. You may have to, do that as well. And also during this time, you may have to clean up some mess or something that was created by someone else just to get organized and get your life in order. Okay? Angel guidance for you guys is innocence. Okay? Under the deck, we have Cupid. So I did pick up a little of that. Check out the Taurus energy updates. If you're led to, I did do a couple. I did just the general overall, and then I did a breakdown of the elements. So in the elemental one, did see some love and some heavy emotions for you guys. So innocence, beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so you can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. So, just being innocent possibly about, a love opportunity. Cupid, we send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. So, just being innocent, I feel, look at the little baby. I don't know if you can see that. She's holding this little baby. So, just a sense of being innocent in this new love, playful energy, possibly, of just light, light energy, kid-like, play-like. It's what I'm feeling. But let's just get a little bit more information on this. Let's see. It looks like this is possibly going to be a love reading. I did pick up on that energy, some deep emotional feelings for some earth signs. So let's see if that shows up here. Also, something that came through the Taurus energy update, flip and stack and flip. Stack and flip. So any type of money or any type of egg or seed that you have that comes forward, make sure that you do use that to plant and plan for the future. Put some up, for manifestation. This is Taurus season. This is Earth season. So it's about planning, for future manifestations. Okay. That is the energy too as well. Okay, so don't, the energy guidance I got was for you guys not to let, the money blow away or whatever, blessing that you receive blow away in the wind, to definitely, put up some to plant new seeds or fertilize the seeds that you've already planted. Okay, but with this, we do have, love. This, like I said, love, it is 2 of water, 2 of cups, love situation. The 6 of air, does seem that you're moving away from past confusion and pain and moving forward. And we have the King of Fire. So definitely a male energy, loving energy. You see that heart there, Cupid. So loving male energy, outgoing, fiery, passionate. Is what I see there. That could be the energy that you possess, or that could be that other energy, or you, the cross watcher. So take it as it resonates, okay? But let's take a little deeper look into this 2 of Cups. That is exciting. Innocence. That is going to be that's the angel guidance. So any of those heavy feelings that you feel, it's going to be important for you to release those and to just, have faith. Have faith and Um, you know, go into it in an innocent sense, you know, and listen to your intuition. Boundaries has definitely been coming up a lot for a lot of people. Definitely the need sometimes to put up boundaries. You know, if you are trying to manifest a love situation, sometimes it's important to put those boundaries around it to protect it from, you know, external forces, you know, people putting their opinions on it, and, you know, whatever, however that manifests. But it does seem, like I said, it seems that you are seeing that you are going to have to put boundaries around, you know, this maiden of passion, and, you know, possibly some works and things that you're trying to do, or between, you know, work and play, and this relationship. You know, in some situations, maybe you've got to sort of kind of balance this love and work, possibly. You know, I'm seeing in some situations. We do have isolation under the deck. So, under this deck, we have the Page of Air, which, you know, is a messenger of truth, typically, but I see this card very much of coming out of the darkness into the light. There is a sense, I'm trying to see if I can get it without the light shining on it, but there's a sense of darkness down here, and, you know, raising up to the light. So, you know, possibly coming out of isolation, coming out of a period of darkness. You know, there is moving away from pain and confusion. So that could be, you know, how that is manifesting. But let's get some more clarification. Let's see what's going on with these boundaries. That has been coming up a lot. Isolation, you know, having to isolate sometimes your relationship from people to protect it. Okay, boundaries. Yeah, boundaries and keeping things hidden, keeping things, you know, it's not always good. That energy's been high, you know, just not always good to put your, you know, your goals and what you're trying to do out there. You know what I'm saying? It's not, you know, everyone's not going to be happy for you. Everybody's going to, you know, there might be some people that, you know, try to work against you. You know, so it is sometimes important to put those boundaries up. Okay, under this deck we do have the Queen of Pentacles, so that's possibly an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus energy there. So there is possibly some isolation from that energy due to some message of truth. There is some boundaries that has been put up, you know, from things, you know, possibly things that were hidden, or you have an intuitive knowing of something. You know, boundaries from being, you know, possibly put in a position to be, you know, ridiculed and or embarrassed in a sense, putting an ending to any type of attachment, devil energy, toxic energy, putting an end to that, to have this new beginning with the maiden of passion. So there's definitely endings, I feel, and new beginnings. You know, there's a sense of leaving something in the past and they're moving towards something new. There is some disappointment. We have the Five of Cups here. So there is some disappointment and regret about some truth possibly that you see or that you realize, or coming to some realization about someone. Under this deck we have you guys. We have the King of Swords. So I can feel a sense of being emotionally detached, isolated, standing on truth, standing strong for truth, justice. There's this message of truth, you know, possibly, you know, maybe this had to be a message sent to, you know, put up some boundaries or something with this earth sign. Okay, here we go with the boundaries, like I said. Against the moon, things that are hidden, unknown. And two, like I said, this card in this deck is the Hangman. But, you know, the Hangman is about surrendering and, you know, giving up control. But I feel like putting up boundaries, this card to me is more about, it's like a public hanging to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I read this card as. So putting up boundaries about things that are hidden, and possibly being hidden from you, but other people know that it's out in the open kind of thing. We do, like I said, that Maiden of Passion we have here. We have the Death card, clarifying the Devil. So putting an ending to this devil energy, toxic energy, attachment, control, putting boundaries up against that hidden things, as well. That's that hidden energy. Things that are in the dark, putting an ending to that. Because you can see Crown Ascension, you're ascending, you can see the truth. This is the Ace of Swords, which is about truth. And, there is some disappointment and regret. There is some disappointment and regret because of it. Okay? But the good thing is there's something new on the horizon. You see here, that is winning. That is standing firm, standing victorious, over some works or with your work, with the Queen of Cups. So possibly, you could be working towards a situation with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is, or you could be that Queen of Cups that is highly intuitive, highly, loving energy. That's the Maiden of Passion. So knowing possibly that you have to work towards this in order to be victorious with this Queen of Cups situation. But yeah, that's what I see here. You definitely understand the truth. There's, like I said, this isolation with this possible earth sign or someone that is, in that energy. Because it looks like there's an opportunity with a possible water sign. That could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, or it can just be someone carrying that loving energy, loving, passionate energy. Okay? Because there is new love. Cupid is in the air. There's, a time to leave this heaviness in the past. And that's what we're coming up on now. We're going to take a look at the Six of Air to see what you are leaving in the past, the energy. I can pretty much feel the energy, of this, I guess, this sort of kind of Queen of Pentacles energy that you're leaving in the past. But let's see what around that you're leaving in the past, okay? Because you're definitely standing in your energy as the King of Swords. I mean, like, you're cutting it off. Like, you're straightforward. You're not holding back. You're speaking what you need to speak. You're cutting. You're cutting. You are definitely in cut mode, okay? Sword mode. So, that is a good thing. That is a good thing. Definitely looks like you're cutting away what needs to be cut away. Because you see, you have an internal knowing. Yeah. You have a new love opportunity. You have a new love opportunity to be the King of Cups or with the King of Cups. Like I said, possible water sign. And you definitely want to move forward towards that passionately because you're leaving this other stuff in the past. Page of Swords again. There has been this message of truth about you moving. I feel like for some, under the deck, we do have the Empress, which again is a very, loving, creative, motherly female energy. But definitely it seems like, speaking some truth about, moving away from something and moving towards something else. I definitely see some communication involving that. More clarification on the King of Cups. Expression. So yeah, this is about expression. Like I said, you're in your element. You are in your zone. You're communicating. You're being clear. You're being straightforward. You're not holding your tongue. At all. From what I see. From what I see, you're in cut mode. You are in cut mode because you know that this Ace of Cups is what's going to make you happy. And you're moving forward to try to manifest this. And you are sending a message to bring endings and new beginnings because you are moving forward to pleasure. Under the deck, I guess that would be under the deck card, pleasure. Okay. You move forward to pleasure. And you know that's your pleasure. This Empress, this new opportunity, this new love, and you are expressing yourself like you are bringing endings to things. And not only do I feel that this is a love opportunity, I feel that it is also a financial opportunity as well. You know, someone who I think can match you, you know, as well, like on a financial level, what you're trying to do. So expression, yeah, three of Pentacles, of trying to come together, you know, working with someone, you know. Like I said, this is love and money. I've been seeing that a lot. It's a lot of, you know, loving business relationships coming together. Yeah, you're moving towards this because you're over it. Like, you're done. You're depleted with the other crap. You're done with that. You know, there is some pause and assessment. Is some pause and assessment on this. You are thinking, you are, you know, looks like you're trying to see, you know, what's going to manifest. But you're definitely, you know, I don't feel like you're holding back. This is karma. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is about the tables turning. It's time, divine timing, perfect timing. That has been coming through as well. Like I said, the King of Cups is expressing himself, you know, about, you know, trying to work with someone else, or maybe trying to make a choice between two people, you know. Maybe you're being clear and honest with everyone about that. But you do have this, you do know this Ace of Cups is going to make you happy. Delight. Delight. Okay? Because, like, you're over this. You're done. You're done with the old, with the past. And like I said, you're moving forward to a new opportunity, which, like I said, looks like it can be financial as well as love. It's good for you on both ends. And, you know, there is a period of pause and assessment. It is that period of sort of kind of seeing where you are, which is not a bad thing. You know, anytime you're moving from one thing to another, there is a time period where you do need to pause and assess and you know, heal. You don't just run into anything, you know, so I can definitely feel that energy. Page of Swords. Here again, being clarified by cycles, which is endings and new beginnings. And the Hangman. So, you know, in this, you know, instance, I do feel, you know, there is a sense of, you know, an ending of being, you know, like I said, hanged in a sense, you know, an ending of just hanging, you know, whether it's being hanged and embarrassed in a kind of way, or hanged to just be hanging in suspension, you know, and not really moving forward and progressing. So bringing an end to that, you know, sending a message, you know, I feel, of bringing an end to something, an end to waiting, an end to, you know, just being in a state of suspension, I feel. Lastly, let's look at this King of Fire. King of Fire, because you're trying to get pleasure. You want pleasure. You want pleasure with this Empress, you know. Looks like this Empress, you know, this other energy is creative, you know, maybe has some good ideas, like I said, you know, that can take you to the next level financially. So that is always a good thing, always a great thing. Okay, let's see this King of Fire. Okay, like I said, this could be you, the energy that you're possessing, or it could be, you know, someone that you're dealing with, you know, that is possessing that energy. But let's see. Cupid is in the air. Love is in the air. Yeah. There's a sense of knowing of depletion, you know, that possibly this energy, this person, is depleting to you, whether, like I said, whether you are the king of fire, or there's that other energy that is depleting to you. And it seems like you're just in a rebellious nature right now because you're trying to get balance. You want balance. You want equality. You want equal give and take. That's what you want. On all ends, on everything. When it comes to everything. Love and money and effort and all of that. You want balancement. Yeah. I mean, there's this message, communication, you're all in this. Like, it's all, I mean, air, wind. It's all about communication. It's all about speaking your mind. It's all about being straightforward. It's all about truth. It's all about cutting out the bullshit. And, you know, you're doing whatever it takes. Like, if it means isolating yourself, you're isolating yourself. You know, that's what you're doing. Yeah, there's, you know, judgment. There's a final judgment that has been brought that's what you've got to do. You know, if you want to move forward and if you want this progression, if you want this new opportunity. We do have the King of Wands, Mother Perception of King of Wands. So there's this intuitive knowing I feel possibly about a fire sign. You know, the connection. You know, whether, you know, we have the King and the Queen of fire wands. That's the pair. So there's an intuitive knowing, you know, that this is your other, your reflection. And, you know, you're making a judgment to get yourself away from the past situation. You know, there is definitely some rebellion here. And you're putting everything out in the open. Like, you're not, and I love it. I love it. And that's this card again, like, you know, coming up out of the darkness into the light, truth. I love it. You know, there is a period of pause and assessment, like I said, which is good. I'm still with you on that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to wait to see how things, you know, let things grow, let things manifest naturally. So you don't make the same mistakes in the past that, you know, in this future situation that you may have made in the past. So that period of pause and assessment is very crucial and important. It's an important step. Okay. You just don't want to stay in that state for too long. You don't. Because a lot of people can stay in that state and lose opportunities. That's the other side of that. Okay? If you pause and assess for too long. But not really with air sign. That's more of a challenge of an earth sign. But you guys are, I mean, I'm proud of you guys. Like, y'all aren't bullshit. I love it. Like, y'all cutting. You know, you're cutting out you're cutting out, you know, and you're depleting your options. You know, I feel like, you know, that this is, like I said, there is someone here that has really caught your attention that you feel is your balance and worth of your time and worth your energy. And you're making a decision and you're isolating yourself from the past to move forward. You know, so you're taking this period of pause and assessment so you can move forward. Yeah. We have the King of Wands again. Yeah, and there's some celebration. Some celebration. Manipulation. So you're trying to bring balancement and you're bringing forth some truth when it comes to manipulation. And that's heavy out here in these streets. Everybody lying. Yeah, I ain't gonna say everybody lying, but it's a hell of a lot of lying going on out here. Okay? And people doing just manipulating. You know, because people at the end of the day, it's selfishness. You know, they want what they want, and they'll do whatever it takes. Depletion. Page of Swords. That's a message about being depleted, being done, being over it. And, you know, having options or looking at your options. You know, it could possibly be a message about, you know, you're depleting your options, you know, to someone. You're saying, hey, I'm deciding I'm not going to be dealing with all these chicks. I just want to focus on you. It could be that for some. For some, it could be simply that you're depleted and you are looking to your options. Okay? That is what I'm feeling here. I'm feeling both. We do have isolation and we do have judgment. So I definitely feel that there's some judgment that has been brought down, some changes that you feel needed to be made, and you're isolating yourself. And we have the king here. So isolation and standing strong, standing firm as a king, being strong to bring down that judgment and to isolate yourself from any bullshit, getting away from that. Okay? All right. We have Mother Perception with the Queen of Wands. So that's like the Mother of Cups, Mother Fire. And we have the Three of Cups, which I feel is celebration. It could be celebration. It also could be a third-party situation. It could be a choice between two. Okay? But yeah, knowing that there has to be a choice between two. You know, getting rid of this third-party situation. Or this is the same energy. This is the same female energy. And their celebration. It's a great friendship. It's a great, joyous time. Good energy with this person. That's very loving. That's very passionate. That is outgoing. That is fun. That is popular. That possesses both the fire and water energy. And like I said, you were rebellious. This is rebellious energy, maiden revolution. You're putting things out there in the sun. You're not hiding shit. You're letting it be known that you want to be happy, and you're going to manifest that. We have the Magician. So you're being rebellious in what you want, and you're going to get it. And what you're manifesting, and you're not taking anything. You know, you're not letting anything or anybody stop you. Like, really. And I'm so proud of you guys, Aquariuses. I am so proud. I'm so happy. Strength. That's that King of Fire energy. That's that King of Swords energy. Like, just strength. Power. Okay? Let's get some advice for you guys. That's how we're going to end it out. Overall advice. I mean, that was pretty, I mean, you know what you got to do. I mean, but I'm going to get some more advice, but I mean, it's pretty clear. You doing it. You are doing it. You know, in the month of May, you're cutting shit out. You know, being innocent, like I said, you have to, you know, leave this in the past and go into this next situation innocent and pure. That's why you need that time period of pause and assessment to clear your energy before you go into anything new, so you don't carry that with you. Courage. Definitely got courage. Courage is here. Lion-hearted. Joy. There is an illusion card here. We're going to see what's behind that illusion. Mother Perception again, so intuitive knowing, you know, again, that water energy could again be a water sign, fire sign too, could be dealing with, and works. Under the deck, we have denial. You know, courage to see through the illusion. Courage to see through the illusion of how to get to, you know, your joy, and to fulfill the works that you know you need to fulfill as well. Your mission, your higher purpose. And I think you know that this certain energy that you need to cut yourself away from is blocking you from that. So you have courage to battle, and you're doing it.
You know, beware of any illusions of stress, you know, that someone tries to put on you that's not yours. Responsibilities that are not yours at all. You do want, wow, too many cards. The truth about the Empress. Okay. Under the deck, death. Endings and new beginnings. Endings and new beginnings. A little bit more clarification. Almost there, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up. But around this innocence, you know, we have the Empress in truth. So, I mean, whatever. I mean, you're innocent in this. You know what I'm saying? Whatever this is, there's judgment. But I definitely feel that it's verified. I mean, like, it's justified. It's definitely justified. Yeah. Don't let this stress you out. Don't let this choice stress you out. I think, you know, like, you know, that it's clear. It's clear. Don't let anyone stress you out. You know, don't let them put any added stress on you. All right. Under this deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So again, I feel denial, death, Queen of Pentacles, a death, an ending of, I feel an ending with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You know, someone in that Pentacle energy. Okay. Courage to stand victorious and possibly offer a new opportunity or take a new opportunity. A Pentacle, you know, something that is beneficial financially too. This is not just love, you know, and this is financial, you know, and it very much makes me think of, you know, I can't help but think of a conversation I just had with my son, who is an Aquarius. And you want that balance. You want someone who puts in as much as you. You just do. And you have to stand for that. And you have to be courageous in that. There is an illusion here. The whole thing about this illusion is that, you know, the problem is a lot smaller than you think. It's not as big as you think. You know, this person is, you know, this little person is dressed like it's going to be torrential rains, and there's a little cloud with maybe 10 drops of rain. So don't be on the illusion that this is like bigger than what it is, okay? And be stressed out and carrying all these heavy loads and things, okay? Over this choice of lovers, over having to make this decision, okay? Don't stress yourself out. Don't put yourself in an illusion that this is bigger, a bigger issue, a bigger problem, or create a bigger problem. That's not even your problem. You know, it is what it is. You have the right to speak the truth. You have the right to fulfill your life and to be happy and playful and abundant and have a good, strong connection with someone, loving connection, playful connection, friendly connection, and you're moving towards that. That's the Chariot card. You're moving towards that. You're moving towards joy, happiness, deep connection. Like I said, it's an intuitive knowing you have, mother perception, about some manipulation, about somebody being sneaky. Look how sneaky he's looking. And this is justice. That's why I say you don't have to, you're innocent. You don't have to feel some type of way. This is just the truth. This is just. You're innocent in this. Whoever, somebody brought something on themselves. Okay? The works. Working together with someone. There's a partnership. It's a partnership of working with someone. And you're moving towards that. That's the Chariot. Okay? So move towards that. I feel like it's about fulfilling your destiny. It's about fulfilling your higher purpose in this life. And this is just. This is just. This is
justified. You are innocent. Do not feel guilty. Do not put yourself in an illusion of any added stress of this choice, okay? Because this is a just decision, and you have the right to make it. So don't feel guilty. Don't feel anything. Move towards your happiness, your joy, and your destiny, your mission, okay? Peace and love to the family. I hope some of that resonated with you. Take it as it does. If it did, take the meat, leave the bones. Peace and love to the family. Until next time. Like, share, and subscribe. I forget. I'm out in the zone. I don't even remember. Like, okay. Promote the channel. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time.